Right away, this message is not going to be for everyone. As with every single reading, please use your discernment, tap into your heart, make sure this is for you. But if this is for you and you're vibing with the energy and you feel aligned, this is a good one because I'm already picking up such celebrity energy from you. The star on the bottom was giving me the Chapel Roan quote of I'm your favorite artist's favorite artist. What it feels like is that you are attracting the eyes and attention of somebody who is viewed as like a leader in your space, in your industry. This could even be somebody like higher up within your company. So always take it as it resonates, but it's something about garnering the attention and receiving admiration for something that you have been doing that's catching the attention of somebody who has maybe been doing this a lot longer, somebody who is seen again as a leader, as a master of this craft or as this thing. And receiving this, I feel like is going to feel so good for you and so affirming because it shows that you are aligned and that you are doing something that is actually working. That's really what the energy is. Whatever you're doing is working and it's getting the right eyes on it as well. So something about you shining your light very brightly at this time. And again, it is working. Whatever you're doing, whatever you've been putting out into the universe, into the ethers, trying to attract, again, people who are reciprocal in this energy, I feel like it is garnering that. And outside of just gaining attention from somebody else, it's kind of giving the energy of like going from the student to the master. Okay, you've up leveled in your skill set or in the space that you take up, where perhaps when you first started, you felt very unsure, you weren't quite sure if this was something you were going to be good at. But as you've continued to work towards it, again, you've gone from student to master, where like people are now looking at you as providing insights on this thing that you're doing. Okay, so let's get more information though. But that is the energy coming through right off the bat. The start energy, okay, it definitely could be related to a celebrity if that resonates. Like, I do feel like this could be attracting the eyes of somebody who is very important in this space. Ace of Pentacles. Money going up, baby. Yeah, we love to see that. There's some sort of offer that could be attached to this for a lot of you as well. Let's see what came out. So you have the Hanged Man. We have the Moon. Eight of Swords. And then you have the King of Pentacles and the Temperance, and again with the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. It feels like this is almost going to come in very unexpectedly after a period of stagnancy. But again, this is something that you have been actively working towards. Maybe you haven't quite seen how things have been forming, or you haven't quite seen that trajectory or that movement in your physical, but there's been a lot that has been bubbling behind the scenes. Again, you've been actively tapped in, tuned in, trying to make this work, trying to move the needle, okay, trying to push things forward. And at times this has been very confusing, okay? There's been a lot hidden from you. You've been continuing to work towards this, step towards this without really knowing where it was going to end up. And that got you quite in your head, okay? You are overcoming imposter syndrome. And I feel like when this information comes in, okay, you receive this recognition, it's going to almost like break you free from this feeling of imposter syndrome, of feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you're never going to succeed in whatever it is that you've been trying to actively call in or work towards. Because again, you're getting that admiration from somebody that you respect, that again is very identified in their field, or something is just going to click where it finally makes sense and you're like, oh, I'm actually really good at this. Like that's kind of what the energy is here. And there does seem to be some sort of financial offering attached. Okay, for a lot of you, this could be being picked for a promotion, receiving a new job opportunity, right? Or somebody wanting to invest in you. Or again, this could just be somebody who recognizes your talent and puts you on a platform where suddenly you're like getting more eyes on you, you have more opportunities. You know, the right person who puts attention on what it is that you're doing could really change the game for you altogether, right? Like it could really like make you go viral perhaps if that's resonating, or they like start passing your name along to their connections. Suddenly you're getting, your networking is growing, okay, you're getting more opportunities, people are coming to you for services. So this is going to look different for everybody, but it really feels like you're breaking free from the confusion, from the stagnancy, and definitely from the imposter syndrome with whatever is coming in here. And again, this is something you've been manifesting, that you've been working towards, and you've been actively healing the wounds around this that have been blocking you from receiving it. I feel like this imposter syndrome, this is very present in your energy, but I feel like this is something you've actively paid attention to and have been actively working with yourself to move through those fears, to move through those insecurities, and to still keep doing the thing. Like even in the moment of suspension, you know, the sacred pause that you've been kind of hanging there, not really seeing the traction in your physical reality, you've still been doing the work. You've still been tuning into the divine. You've still been trying to get that clarity as to what your next step is, or again, just continuing to like inch the needle just slightly so that you could still continue to do that. What just came out? The divine's ready to provide to you, okay? The judgment just flew off my deck. And I feel like with the angel wings, it's like you have such a divine level of support surrounding you because you paid attention to where you needed to pour into in order for you to hold space to receive these massive blessings that, again, you've directly manifested. You've called in the King of Pentacles, Master Manifester, sitting on his throne so comfortably, having everything he could want and more, okay? And I do feel like this is something where it's like putting you in a position of authority, putting you on your rightfully earned throne, okay? And the divine is assisting with this, okay? They're coming in. I feel like, again, there's been times throughout your journey where it's been very heavy, it's been very confusing. You've probably prayed out, cried out for some clarity, for guidance, for proof that this is working. And that's what's coming into you. And again, this does feel tied to something physical, so you will feel it. This isn't going to be something you're going to feel. You're going to actually experience receiving something in your physical where it's giving you that proof. It's removing this confusion, it's removing these blockages and allowing things to flow again in a whole new direction. And I feel like you're going to be sitting so very comfortably because, again, this is all related to the active work that you've been putting in, the attention you've poured onto your healing, onto finding balance, okay, making that balance too in manifestation where it's like, yes, you've set your intention, you're connecting to the divine, you're asking your angels and divine for support, but you're also putting in the work. You're still taking aligned action. You're not just sitting around waiting for things to resolve. I feel like you've really struck that balance, and that's why this is now able to come in. Let's get like one more. Oh, okay, came out. The star again. Yeah, ooh, and the tower. This is going to come a bit unexpectedly, but this is a very positive tower moment. Again, a tower moment that is going to like rip you out of this place of feeling not good enough. It's like you receive this, and in a moment, suddenly you have all of this confirmation that everything you've been working towards, everything that you've been putting out has been worth it, right? Like this is a life-changing moment. It really feels like that's what you were aligned to at this time because you've decided to show your true authentic light. You've started to continue to be this bright light in dark spaces, even with carrying all of this heaviness, okay? You didn't back down on what it is that you came to do, what it is you felt called to work on, to grow within yourself, and what you want to see within your reality. You've kept that vision. You've held steady on receiving this, and that's why it's coming in. And I feel like this is going to be a moment that really turns everything upside down for you. So excited for you. I'm sending you so much love.